Let's watch another video. Another video sent to me by my editors. This one is 2 minutes long. Kent, why are you sending me videos that are 2 minutes long? Ubuntu causes girl to drop out of college. Now, all I know about Ubuntu is it's a programming language. Is that true? It's gonna be like a silly willy thing. Okay, let's see what it is. It's a classic. I'm used to watching things at this because I'm a Hell's Kitchen Andy. I'm a true survivor. Oh, it's an operating system.
Use the word Ubuntu very often, or maybe not at all. It's a type of operating system for your computer, similar to Windows.
But it is not Windows, and what works on Windows doesn't always work on Ubuntu, and that's where it's some trouble.
Is it Ubuntu or Ubuntu? Am I pronouncing it wrong by saying Ubuntu? Are you guys gonna make fun of me? Which one is more correct? Oh, I'm right, Ubuntu. Silly anchors.
Young woman who just wanted to take some online classes at MATC.
I'm so glad we could help this woman because she called us specifically because she wanted to be able to go take those courses at MATC, and she bought a new laptop to be able to do that. That's when she called me. She thought her laptop was coming with Windows. Instead, she got that thing called Ubuntu. Pronunciation was the least of her problems.
Wait, why? It feels so crazy that a laptop would come with Ubuntu. Where did she buy it? I feel like that's really weird to be preloaded with that.
It has just been a mess, and
also, why doesn't she just buy Windows? This is crazy. Is this fake news? You could just buy Windows.
I regret ordering the computer.
Abby Schubert's life was supposed to start getting easier with this new Dell laptop. But let's be clear. It's not.
Rochelle had this exact same laptop, the green one.
Getting easier with this new Dell laptop. But let's be clear. It's not.
Right, they'll sell you without Windows, but they'll put Ubuntu on it? I feel like it would just have nothing.
The main purpose I bought the computer was to go back to school.
She wanted to enroll in online classes at MATC. That's on hold, and she blames Dell. She bought the 1100 thinking she was getting your standard bread and butter machine.
It defaulted to the Ubuntu operating system.
Oh, she said
Next
it right.
day, she realized what happened and tried to change back to Windows.
The person I was talking to told me everything that Ubuntu would, it was great, and college students loved it, and it was compatible with everything that I needed.
So she took Dell's advice and stuck with it. She quickly learned Ubuntu might look a lot like Windows, but it sure doesn't act like it.
This girl, fucking, who's the guy that hacked us? Who's the guy who stuck at an embassy over in Europe? This is insane to me that she called him and was like, hey, I don't get it. And they're like, no, just try it. And then she's like, I'm out of college. Yeah, Assange. Snowden. Snowden was who I was thinking of. That girl, Jessica Snowden.
Get on the internet on it, and that did not work. And I found out that Microsoft Word is not compatible.
What is this article? I couldn't get to the internet on it. You very obviously can.
Work, and I found out that Microsoft Word is not compatible.
That's because her Verizon Internet CD won't load on Ubuntu, and Ubuntu comes with open.
Verizon Internet CD? Is that like to what? Load drivers for like a Wi-Fi card or something? Yeah, I don't know what an Internet CD is. I'm actually so lost here. I'm assuming that there is some kind of Wi-Fi receiver in there that needs a driver that's not pre-installed?
Because her Verizon Internet CD won't load on Ubuntu, and Ubuntu comes with OpenOffice and not Word. By the time she found all
I used to use OpenOffice because I was a broke bitch.
this out, Dell said it was too late to go back to Windows. And this semester,
It's never too late. It's never too late to go back to Windows. What?
Extremely frustrated. I'm sick of it, and I wanted to get back to school, but I need a computer to be able to do that.
This feels like, like the famous story. Everyone's got a friend who was browsing some questionable websites, and all of a sudden they got a virus. Oh no, some things are popping up. It must have come from an email. It seems like someone made up. I think her parents gave her money for tuition, and she spent it on fucking blow. And now she's like, oh, it's the Ubuntu, dude. Are you kidding me? This is the Ubuntu. I can't go to college on Ubuntu. I don't even know how to pronounce Ubuntu. And then she wrote that, and her mom was like, oh, this laptop ruined my daughter's life. And she wrote a letter to the news company. Now the news company is interviewing it. Something is wrong here. There's no world where a computer person would tell her, like, oh, you're just stuck, man. You're just stuck. I think that she's lying to us. What a funny article.
That was, of course, before she called 27 News and we were able to help her. We're still waiting to hear from Dell to what they say about this, but we are going
Just fucking reset her computer. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, sorry, you guys can't see. This guy's saying like, oh, we're going to try and help her.
We're still waiting to hear from Dell to what they say about this, but we are going to be able to help Abby get back to school. I called MATC this afternoon. They said no problem. She can enroll in any of their classes with what...
Never have I been more validated than this. This is obviously her lying. I called MACT and they said, oh, it's totally fine. You can sign up whenever. You can even do it halfway through a semester. We don't give a shit. We're a community college.
She's already got installed on her machine. Then I called Verizon about that CD that wasn't working, and they said the CD might not work, but they will still be able to get a tech support crew to her house so she can start using the internet with her current machine, Ubuntu. Pronunciation, she might have to work on that a little bit, but at least she can get back to school and start doing what she wants to do.
What a huge hassle.
Yeah.
Nice.
Damn, those goddamn internet hackers, they suck. They suck. That felt so weird to me. I guess there was a time when people were even less comfortable than they are now, searching the internet for very basic technology advice, but I just think that things don't add up. She went to Dell.com, she bought a laptop with Ubuntu on it somehow, which already feels wrong. I think she bought a laptop from someone else. I think she bought it off fucking Craigslist. The guy was like, yo, it's got Ubuntu. You can do Windows, but it's $150. She said, fuck that. She took the money she saved. She did whatever she wanted. She bought some clothes. She bought some shoes. She bought some Coke. And then she didn't go to college. And then this got turned into a whole kerfluffle. And then she had to act like she was stressed. Look at her. This is the face of someone who's trying to pretend.
The computer was to go back to school.
She wanted to enroll in online classes at MATC. That's on
I just want to study Queen Elizabeth, please.
It defaulted to the Ubuntu operating system.
The next day, she realized what happened and tried to change back to
Yeah, look how it took till the next day. She turns on her computer, it says Ubuntu, she goes, oh yeah, totally, Ubuntu. And then she wakes up the next morning and goes, huh? Ubuntu? No! They got me! They fucking boomed me with the Ubuntu! Oh, how could she? How could they? This person who sold me the laptop. This is an insane article, and I think it was very funny. I hope that she got what she wanted in life. What's her name? Is there any follow-up pup with her? Did she not say her name? How are we going to do investigative journalism?
I regret ordering the computer.
Abby Schubert's life was supposed to start getting easier.
Abby Schubert. Abby Schubert Ubuntu follow-up. The girl who didn't want Ubuntu. The college dropout who blamed... Oh, hold. Is that her? There's no way that's her. This person is 2 decades younger. Sorry. Thought it might have been her. This one might have it. Hold. All we want is a follow-up. Update. Ubuntu causes girl drop out of college. 13 years ago. It's from the news, people.
More than 100,000 people read the story on our web channel.
It was about a woman from McFarland who...
More than 100,000 people read this on our web channel. Make sure you hack into the mainframe.
It was about a woman from McFarland who canceled her MATC online courses because she accidentally bought an operating system for her new laptop that she knew nothing about. It's called Ubuntu. And Consumer Reporter...
Oh, now they pronounce it right.
Here tonight with a follow-up, and Dan, the response has just been extraordinary.
Yeah, that's really putting it lightly.
That girl, the Unabomber, dude.
very
She
angry
disavowed technology at that moment and went to the wilderness. She's coming for you.
The emails have just been pouring in all day. I can't even read most of them here on the air because they're abusive, they're hateful, and they attack the young woman from our story.
Oh.
Our story from Tuesday was only trying to help.
Extremely frustrated. I'm sick of it, and I wanted to get back to school, but I need a computer to be able to do that.
This young woman said she canceled her online classes because her laptop came with Ubuntu instead of Windows. That's a Linux operating system. You can see it looks a lot like Windows, but for a relatively low-profile operating system, it's got a passionate fan base. After our story, wow.
This article is just, or this story is just going to be about them being mad that a bunch of Ubuntu and Linux fans emailed them.
International tech websites put us on their front pages. Thousands of Ubuntu lovers ranted about us all day. They called it unscrupulous reporting. 27 News is incompetent. a new low for local news.
This is me replying to YouTube comments. Well, I'm not going to take this sitting down. And then I just reply to them.
Then there were the personal attacks. Ubuntu users called the young lady a dumb girl, lazy,
no.
not worthy of a college degree.
Okay, that's
They're
rude.
really mad because it sort of puts it in a bad light, and they're really trying to popularize the system.
The story's gotten so much play, computer experts are calling us. Adam Wiesenfarth is a technology consultant at the UW.
I read a few different national, international tech sites, and right up at the top of the list of these is the story about this woman in Madison, Wisconsin.
He invited us to campus to show us how Ubuntu works.
You got to give it to me that this looks a lot like Windows, a lot like Mac on a basic level, right?
It's very similar. You can do a lot of the same things.
Some people love it because it's free and part of what's called open source software. But Ubuntu is also not for everyone.
If you're not a computer tinkerer and you're not willing to do a little research and digging, it may not be for you.
Wow, this guy's so nice. What a kind person who's like, yeah, it's free. It's really cool. A lot of people like it, but it's not for everyone. If you just want your computer to like be really easy, then maybe don't do it.
Well, listen to this. As of 5 o'clock tonight, just a few minutes ago, the web version of this story got 125,000 hits. So let me put that in perspective. The main page of WKOWTV.com all day today got about 15,000. We're also getting hundreds of emails and comments, but one of
They've gone viral.
them stands out. It's from the young woman we featured in this story. She says that Linux fans started harassing her on Facebook after they watched the story on our web channel.
That's
She
cringe.
said, of course, she never wanted this much publicity. She just wanted her problems to be fixed. And on the positive side, though, we did get some friendly emails, including dozens of offers to help this young woman give her free tech support so she can get more comfortable with Linux and with Ubuntu so she can go back to school.
Right, and she originally tried to get Windows after she noticed that she accidentally got Ubuntu instead, but the consultant over the phone said, no, you'll be fine, and so she thought, okay, well, let's just go with it, right?
Exactly, and the computer company Dell is offered to call her and help her work this out.
Just someone please break into her house and just install Windows. This is crazy that there's two stories and that their web channel got 125,000 hits. It would take 30 minutes. It would take no time at all. Come on.
Thanks so much. Well, Dell Computer also contacted us. Dell says it's now in touch with the young woman, as Dan just said, and will help her get everything figured out. By the way, MATC says it will work with her so she can enroll no matter what operating system she uses.
What a stupid story. I think the follow-up even stupider than the original story, and both are very funny. Dumb girl. Hate comments sound so tame. Yeah, dumb girl. Lazy. You don't deserve a college degree. They didn't even find good hate because there's some real hate on the internet. I'm sure there were some people that said horrendous shit about her and they didn't want to air it.